Welcome to my channel. My name is Maria. I am a homemaker and I am a new homeschool mom. This year, I just finished kindergarten with my now 6-year-old, and I just wanted to give you guys a lowdown on the curriculum we use, which is Heart of Dakota. This is Little Hearts for His Glory. It's designed for 5 to 7-year-olds. There is like no reviews about this. I mean, there is, but they were like not even joking, like 14 years old. So I'm gonna read a review for you guys because we loved it. You can do it for kindergarten or first grade. We just did it for kindergarten. My son was 5 when we started, and we're gonna redo it next year for first grade because it was like the best. So I'm gonna show you. This is Teacher's Guide. It tells you like what to do every day. There's 34 weeks, and every week is like a different theme or topic. And it's Charlotte Mason based, literature, but whatever, living books. Okay, so this is how it's laid out. You got reading about history, and then you have your, it's usually art or science. Sometimes we skip it because it's like really, really light. Like, again, you know, Charlotte Mason, it's like really simple tasks, you know. Picture the past is like visual history books. It's a different one each week. Then you got Bible study, a song, scripture memory. There's a rhyme and motion. I'll go over all these. Fine motor skills, language arts, phonics choice, Storytime, and math. So that's how it looks. Basically, okay, I'm just gonna go over the things. For math, you can buy like it as a bundle on their website, or you can pick your own. They have Essentials, which is Singapore, or they have Math with Confidence or Apologia that you can buy on their website in the bundle, or you can do your own, which we did our own. We started with Math with Confidence, and now we are in All About Math. So yeah, DIY your math if you would like. And then for the phonics, they have Learn to Read, Real Phonics, the reading lessons, Reading Made Easy, or your own phonics program, which we started with Foundations A, and now we're on Foundations B. So you can choose your own phonics if you'd like. Then they also have for their like handwriting or fine motor skills. This is what's included. These books, which we didn't do. We kind of did, we tried, but they're very, very simple, which that's the point. It's like to do fine motor skills, like to work on your fine motor skills, so they don't have to think about it too much, but they're doing stuff like cutting. But my son, honestly, he wasn't really into the handwriting and cutting. He wasn't ready. We did just finally start with the Getty Dubay. So we're just gonna continue this on for first grade. But actually, instead of these books, we did these instead. Because these were easy too, but it's like drawing a line. Sometimes there's letters. Explode the code books. So kind of similar, but we already had these, and he was liking these, so we continued doing these. I don't know if I will do these, but whatever. Okay, so let's get into the fun stuff. Let's go over history, the history books that we use. So history, basically the reading is, I do the reading all over breakfast. So it will be like 1 or 2 pages from either this or this, or Bible. Usually it's Bible and this, but we finished the Bible. Halfway through the year, you finished the Bible. So, okay, I'm just gonna show you. This is the history for little pilgrims. You're gonna start, if you're starting with kindergarten, you have this. It's short, you're doing short reads, and they're easy. And they're fun. They're actually really good. And then you start with the Family Time Bible. Then you read through the whole Bible and a little bit of this throughout the week. And then eventually you'll finish the Bible. And then that's when they'll bring in this. These ones are like kind of the same as this. Like some days we're reading, it's the same thing, but this is just more, older, like for older children, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, this is what is for kindergarten. Okay. And then next year we're gonna do first grade. So this is the Bible they recommend for first grade. Just more words, one picture. Whereas this one was. Well, I don't know. They're kind of very similar, I guess. But I don't know. They say this for first grade, this for 5-year-olds, this for 6-year-olds. So that's that. I will show you up close, just like example, what it looks like in here. We barely read this. Maybe like we didn't pick it up until halfway through a year, and then maybe like once or twice a week. This one is basically like every day. Yeah, they're like old, really old. I don't even know how old these are, but they just look old. They look like something my parents read when they were kids. No, 1998. Okay, I guess it's not that old, but they're good. We like them. My son liked them. Next, we're gonna go and we did Bible. Okay. Let's go with, history. Yeah, we'll continue with the history part, okay? So this is the visual history, the fun stuff. This is what made me buy the curriculum. It comes with these. So for every book, there's a little book card. It has like questions. So like, we'll be like, read pages 3 through 6 and ask questions 1 and 2 that day. Where did Mary and Joseph live? What event were they looking forward to celebrating for the Nativity? And then on the back, they'll have like a mystery picture where you look at the picture and like ask like a picture study, and like just study the photo, ask them questions about it. So here's the books. The Things God Made. When the Dragon Hearts Were Good. Story of God and Us, with us. Miriam at the River. The Story of the Passover. Joshua and the Fall of Jericho. God's Servant Ruth. Jonah and the Whale. The Habakkuk Song. The Nativity. The Tale of the Three Trees. Our Father. These are like prayers. Easter Morning. Friends of the Traveler. Courageous Paul. Valentine. Patrick. Martin Luther. Story of the Pilgrims. The Baker's Dozen. George Washington and the General's Dog. Liberty Lee's Tale for Independence. Rescuing the Declaration of Independence. Sacagawea. Francis Scott Key's Star Spangled Banner. George Washington Carver. The Unexpected Life of Thomas Alva Edison. Take a Hike, Teddy Roosevelt. And The Creator in You. Those are a lot of books. I actually took so much time trying to buy them off thrift books because I was like, oh, I'm gonna save money, but I think I saved maybe $12. So the price of sale on their website are like solid. So just so you know, yeah. So the books are awesome. It's like every week is a different book. Yeah. So that was really cool. Then we'll do a Bible study. Oh wait, I showed you the Bible. And then every week you have a scripture memory. These little cards, and you read them to your kids. And there's also a song that goes with it. So for this one, do everything without complaining. There's a song and it's like, do everything without complaining. And yeah, there's a whole song. And my kids love it. And it gets stuck in your head. It's sticky and it's good. Good for scripture memory. Good to do again for next year because they were hard. Some of them are long. There's also, I think it's weekly or twice a week we read out of this one. And they're like, each day is a different, okay, it's about Jesus. Like, okay, Jesus is God's chosen. And it explains like why Jesus is God's chosen. And then it says like things for the kids, like, ooh, your parents probably have a lot of names for you, blah, blah, blah. And all the names for God, and just like makes it really relatable to kids. And then it does a prayer. So it's like all the different names for Jesus. Like he's the teacher, and then the next day it'll be like, he is the greatest prophet. He's the master, and explains why. Yeah. And then there's also science, the world God made. And it's like Charlotte Mason too. Very, very bite-sized. Yeah. I wish there was more science. We are gonna add on more science for next year. Just because I'm a science mom, but I get it. Like Charlotte Mason style is like very like low key, just reading, you know. So I get it. I just wanted to pop in here really quick. I forgot that I didn't show you about the rhymes in motion. I said it, but we do it every week. There's a different one. And here's an example of what it looks like for you, the parent, and what it is like. It's like this. Oh, come explore America, America. I'm paddling. America, come explore America. God's creation we'll see. His mountains and valleys and rivers and plains. Oh, come explore America. God's creation we'll see. And there you have it. Sometimes they're kind of hard for me to figure out the motion and the words. I do wish they should do a video. They should make YouTube videos of it, which that would be a really helpful idea because sometimes I'm like, huh? That would be a very good idea. If they're watching this, you guys should really do that because this is cool, but it's hard for me to put 1 and 2 together. All right, continue on with my review. Language arts, you read through all of these books and then there's questions. So like for Danny Meadow Mouse, explain how you know that Peter Rabbit was curious. How did Peter's curiosity get him in trouble? Once it became night, what should Peter Rabbit have done? Do you always do what you should do? And then some days it'll be like, have them write their name, and it'll be like, Sebastian is, and fill in the blanks. And it'll be like your kid filling in the blanks. And these are the books. I thought they were gonna be boring because they look old, but they're actually so fun. Start with Reddy the Fox. Then you got Peter Cottontail. The Adventures of Danny Meadow Mouse. The Adventures of Grandfather Frog. The Adventures of Chatterer the Red Squirrel. The Adventures of Buster Bear. The Adventures of Jerry Muskrat. And Peter Rabbit and the 11 other favorite tales. This is a different author, obviously, Beatrix Potter. These are all Thornton Burguess. These ones are awesome. these ones are okay. I don't know. They're kind of like over my head even. But I don't know. These ones were like so good. I wish we had a map, you know, so my kids could like see them. But these were awesome. It's like a whole little world. This is okay, but I mean, I know Beatrix Potter is like, but I don't know, those ones weren't. That one wasn't my favorite. We did like the others though. Okay, and okay, finally, we got story time. They have a whole story time, so every week it's a different story. Sometimes the book goes for longer weeks because there's some big books here. And then there's questions, same as language arts, but it's more like use the pictures to tell about Primrose's rescue and who were the mice that found her? What did Primrose's father and mother do after they found her? Can you think of a time that you were relieved to be back home in your own bed? Kind of similar, just asking questions about what's going on in the story. And these are the books. We got Danny the Workhorse. This whole series was really cute. Chester the Rooster. Snoopy the Sheep. Shadow the Barn Cat. Dolly the Milk Cow. We have A Little House picture book treasury. So it's all of the, you know, the smaller books, but it's like them combined. This was a hit, a big hit. The Big Snow. A Complete Brambly Hedge. The Little Pilgrim's Big Journey. James Harriet, Treasury for Children. Town Mouse and Country Mouse. There is another book that is not here. It's like a classic fairy tales with like Beauty and the Beast, has pictures. We just read it. It's probably in my son's room. That was next, and then this is the final one, Thimbleberry Lane. And all of these are just, they're so beautiful, like all the storybooks. I'm telling you, again, I bought these ones all, everything used basically, which I didn't need to, but they're all so pretty. Like A+ for all these books. That's why I chose it. We actually, before this, we did Sonlight for preschool, level T with all the fairy tales, and then we were, instead of doing P, level P, which is the pre-K, and for the level kindergarten, I felt like they were just, they kind of, the books look boring for the older years. I was like, man, like I wish they had more options. And we also, there wasn't enough books for Sonlight for us. Like we like to read, like I read our choices just over breakfast. It's like 20 minutes maybe 30. But we read so much, so that's why we went with Heart of Dakota. We love the visual history and the Storytime books. They're so good. Like I couldn't say anything better about them. Their website is not match this beauty here, because, or even like the cover, I get it. Everything looks so old. Like when I saw this, I was like, that's bold, looks boring. Like it looks like so old, you know? But I mean, it's just a family-owned company, so they're not like, look at me, you know? Yeah, the website is like not hard to navigate, but like for each package, you have to buy them all separately. But I mean, I feel like we're gonna continue it throughout the rest of his history of homeschooling. Like they all look so good, like every year, like, and before when we were with Sonlight, it looked really good too, but I just felt like they didn't have enough picture books. And like, especially when you're little, like the picture books are so good. Like, I feel like they outrule the picture books early on there. And I don't know, I love this. And I couldn't say anything better about it. Really, it was awesome. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not a professional here. This is what's the Heart of Dakota. Little Hearts for His Glory looks like. Again, can be kindergarten or first grade. We did it kindergarten, we loved it. We're gonna do it again for first grade. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys have any other questions about it or any other reviews you want. I did just make a video of everything we did for kindergarten, so like all of our language arts, and we did a lot of phonics and a lot of math. We did a lot this year outside of Heart of Dakota. I did just do a video about that. Yeah, I think that about wraps it up. So yeah, thank you